Raymond opened the door. And as soon as he opened the door, I'm talking about confident. He opened that motherfucker wide as hell. You just see Mark dead smack in the middle with the bleezy in his hand. Joe caught in the fucking motion. My mama looked. It was like basically it was caught red-handed. It was no line out of this. Me and Kayla were just like, whoa, like, yo, you finna get your ass lit up. My mama say, bring your ass here now. He like, Ma. She say, yeah, Ma, you right. So he go over there. He put the blunt down real fast. And so Raymond looked. He like, I thought that was Chris coming back from the car. He like, my bad, G. He like, man. So Mark started walking real slow. My mama grabbed Mark. She shoved him down a few stairs. And she looked at Raymond. She say, Raymond, where your mama at? And Raymond was like, she at work. She working late. She said, does she know that you got all these people in her house? He like, no, ma'am. She said, well, she will know. Because I would definitely want somebody to tell on these dummies if they do something they don't supposed to be doing. She said, matter of fact, if y'all don't stay in here, y'all need to go. If y'all don't live here, y'all need to roll. Come on, it's time. Matter of fact, y'all gonna roll when I roll. Let's roll. So everybody, Joe, it was like 4, 5 of them, everybody rolling out, right? So Raymond like, please don't tell. She like, you can please and beg all you want. I'm telling your mama on you, Raymond. You should know better. And so she boom. Now, you got to think about this. Darnisha and Raymond. Now, if you've been following my story time, everybody know Darnisha. Darnisha and Raymond, they're sisters and brothers, okay? And then plus, you know, Darnisha mama don't play. She a little strict, but not to the extent like how my mom is with the beating and shit. And then next door to Darnisha and Raymond and them, that's the dude that hit Caleb in the face with the water balloon. The dude that robbed our crib when we was on vacation. He lived next door. So damn well, she don't want Mark down there. The police is always hot down there. People are always out there drinking, smoking, rolling dice. Like down there was just real ratchet down that way. So my mama is flipping out like, why the fuck are you down here? Something would have happened to you, stupid. You want to keep getting high? You think high is so important? She grabbed, she said, did my mama tell you that she was going to take a drug test? And she kicked him. Right? We walking down the block. She kicked him. Mark. He like, oh. She said, wait till we get in the house. So she dragging him more. So Caleb laughing. So I'm looking at him like, what's funny? My mama turned around. She said, he laughing at the clowns. Let him laugh. Straight up. She said he laughing at the clowns. Let him laugh. So Kayla was like, and I was just looking at him like, man, he, like in my mind, like Kayla don't be acting like a real brother sometimes. So boom, we get inside the crib. Kayla runs into his room. My mama say, Mark, don't move because I'm telling you, I'm finna fuck you all the way up. She looked at me. She said, if you ever lie to me again, when I ask you where a motherfucker at, you better fucking tell me. This my son. If something would have happened to him, it would have been on you, stupid. And I'm just looking like, how the fuck that would have been on me? He the one. We only a year apart. He the one left out the fucking crib. But I looked, I said, I'm sorry, Ma. She said, yeah, you sorry. I'm tired of your sorries. She said, get out my face. I guess out now. I don't know what happened down there, but she told Mark as alive. You hear her, you cocksucker. You just hear a lot of rumbling and a lot of cocksuckers. My mama got a real loud voice. A very high pitch. You can hear her all the way from downstairs to your room. That's how loud my mama is. So she cussing them out like, you want to fucking be grown? You think smoking is so important? Wow, and I'm gonna make sure I tell your grandma. So she fucking him up and he cried like, mama, please, mama. That's all you hear. I'm not coming at that room. I don't want to see none of the action. Me hearing it is knowing that you getting fucked up down there, buddy. Boom. The house quiet down and shit. Now, it's time to get ready to go to school. Boom. It's the next day and shit. My mama look at me. She say, you better make sure you're here. I say, I think I got to go to work. She said, you can go to work. I'm dropping you off. I want to make sure you're going in there and I'm picking you up. I said, okay. She said, okay. She like, I hope you got all your stuff that you get for school. She give me a little $20. So it was like, my mom was doing a little mixed signals. She beat the fuck out of me, torture me, take all my shit. But then she gave me $20. But in my mind, it was like, I still got my paycheck in my closet. You feel me? So I'm like, thanks, Mom. So I didn't want to take the 20 to school. You know what I'm saying? Because I was good. I was just trying to save my money so I could run away. So I took the 20 and I ran back upstairs and I put the 20 where the rest of the money was at. And then when I reach in the pocket, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where the fuck the money at? The money is gone. That first check I received is gone. So I'm pissed, but I can't be pissed out loud. So it's like I'm mad as fuck, but I gotta be low key about being mad. So I come out now. My whole perception, like my whole everything, my whole body language, everything to change. I'm mad. So I'm coming downstairs. I see Mark. Mark like, hey, he like, you want to walk together? I'm like, no. He like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, no. He like, man, my back's sore. I'm like, so? He like, look at this. He like, no, for real, I can't see it. And he lift up his shirt, and I'm like, ooh. I'm like, yeah, you red right there. He like, man, it's sore. He like, I don't think I'm going to be able to really even sit down. I'm like, damn, my mom will come down the stairs. Mark stopped talking to me and grab a bottle of water. I goes out the door and I'm leaving. I get to school. I'm pissed off, though, because I'm trying to think about my bread. I get to school, and I see Brianna, right? I see her, like, kind of, like, not by the lockers, but she's, like, in the hallway, but she's talking to her friends. So I come up behind her, and I put my, cover her eyes up. And so she moved, and she looked, she like, don't touch me. And she walks off. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? So I'm like, hey, what you mean don't touch you? You my bae. She like, no, I'm not. You got a boo. I'm like, I don't got a boo. You my only boo. She like, I'm your only boo. I'm like, yeah, you my only boo. What you talking about? She like, so who is this? And she showed me in the phone. I'm like, but it was Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo called twice. This girl, Brianna, text the number. Instead of just leaving it alone, she texts the number like, who is this? And then they start talking and communicating like that. And so I'm like, oh, we just work together. She said, just work together. She like, but you gave her this number. Why? I'm like, just in case they need me to come in to work. She like, yeah, whatever. She like, you like her. I'm like, I don't like her. I'm like, you don't get no proof that I like her. You know what I'm saying? She walks off, walks off on my ass. I'm like, Brianna. Now I'm the type, I'm not going to chase no female. If you want me, you going to meet me halfway. You see that I'm in your face. I'm not finna fucking chase you. All right, you gone. So the girl with the sky like, you fucked up. I'm like, can you please get her to talk to me? She like, didn't I tell you I ain't like you? I'm like, come on. Can you please get her to talk to me? She like, I see what I can do. She like, damn, you cheated on her. I'm like, I did not cheat on her. So boom, she walks off or whatever. I go to class. Now, the class going successful. I get to lunchtime though, right? It's no legs. It's none of that. You know what I'm saying? She's finished. She not in the building at all. So I'm having a good, successful day. Come lunchtime, I see Brianna again. So Brianna goes in there and get her lunch, but leave at the cafeteria. I thought she was finna like get a seat. I saw her in a line and everything. So I'm thinking like as soon as she sit down, I'm gonna go over there, go sit with her and talk to her. Man, she had her tray. She walked straight out the whole cafeteria. So that threw me for a loop. That fucked me up. It was like an underlay for the overlay. So I'm like, wait, what's going on? So I leave my whole plate, everything, my book bag and shit, and I run out. I'm like, Brianna, I go in the hall. I'm like, Brianna, she just still walking. So I hurry up chasing. I get in front. I'm like, hey, you don't hear me calling you? She like, please move. I'm finna go eat my lunch. I'm like, why you not eating in the cafeteria? Why we not sitting together talking? She like, you like somebody already. I'm like, I like you. I only like you. She like, no, you don't. She like, why would you be texting a whole nother girl? You gave a whole nother girl the number. And y'all work together. Y'all getting too close. I'm like, we're not getting too close. I promise you. I'm like, I really like you. I'm like, stop acting like that. I'm like, can we please eat in the cafeteria together? I'm like, I haven't saw you like basically like the whole day because she was dodging me. So boom, she still a little upset. So I'm like, fuck it. I ain't finna keep chasing her. So I'm like, is we gonna go to the cafeteria? She looked at me. And she kept on going. I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. So now I go to the cafeteria. I grab my book bag. And I'm just over there, hanging out with the few people that I done got cool with. They beating on the, on the table. I'm doing a little small freestyle and shit. That's when I thought I had, rhymes on the mic. So boom, the bell ring. We go back in the hallway. So now I'm trying to look for her, but not really chase her. I see it. She walked right past me with her friends. I'm like, Brianna. My buddy come me like, I think she mad at you. I'm like, Scooter, she ain't mad at me. I'm like, it's cool. I'm like, I'll talk to her about a day. Boom, by the end of the day. So boom, we go to our class. Now school is over with. We getting out of class. I'm out there, right? I see her come out, her and her friends. So I'm like, hey, Brianna. I'm like, look, I'm not finna keep doing this, man. I'm like, I'm trying to talk to you. She like, okay, so talk. You get my attention. What? What, Brody Dodie? You already got a girlfriend. What, you want two? I'm like, it's not that I want to. I'm like, I really like you. I'm like, she just a friend. We just smoked together. She like, what, smoked and kissed? I'm like, what? I'm like, did she tell you that? She like, no. I'm like, where you get smoke and kiss from? So as I'm talking to her, all of a sudden I see her head go boop. And I see the girl with the scarf run up. This is legs coming back up to the school and a snug round in the back of the head.